Ooh, that bottle's sweaty. What up, guys? Okay, so we are doing we're doing another video. This is video number 2. And yes, I have been drinking, and we are going to take a shot here of some. Well, that's a half-ass shot, isn't it? We're gonna be taking a shot here of out of a tiger. Out of a tiger. Oof. Motherfucker. Alright. Before we get started, guys, I want to point out that there are some really bad YouTube videos out there. God damn. Alright. Sorry. There's some really bad YouTube videos out there on Lords Mobile. And if you guys happen to watch them, I'm going to give you a warning. I'm going to actually give you a clue here. One of the worst fucking YouTubers for Lords Mobile does this quite a bit. Bros. Fam. Oh, fuck me. Dude, I don't even have... Hold on. We're falling apart here. Give me a second. We gotta drop some music here. Somebody complained that I didn't have background music, so fucking forgive me. But anyways, one of the worst one of the worst YouTubers for Lords Mobile says bros, fam bros, quite a bit. I watched his videos and I was like, dude, you're like a fucking middle-aged man. You look like you're fucking balding. You're in your 40s and you're bros, fam? Who the fuck talks like that? Come on. The dude was talking about... Okay, I bring this up because we're going to be talking about defending without T4s today. We're going to be talking about defending without T4s. And this guy was talking about how he had a top-level account that he could just go and kill anything on, which is only 200 and something, 201 million might, I think is what his top-level account was, that he can go kill everything on, and how it's so boring, right? He said it's so boring. So what did he say he's going to do because it was so boring playing on a top account? He's going to make a trap account. Explain to me how a fucking trap account is exciting. You wait for people to attack you. You don't do jack shit on there. I'm not even going to go into details about how he said he's going to build his trap account because it'll just make your fucking vagina fall off. It'll just make your vagina fall off. Just know that, okay? Whether you're a guy or a girl, your vagina is going to fucking rot, shrivel up like this, and fall off if you watch that video. I hope you guys actually look for this now. I can't remember his name, but you'll know when you find him because of the amount of times he says, bro, fam. Bro, fam. Fam. Bros. Okay, bros. Alright, bros. Oh, fuck that. Who talks like that? Get the fuck out of here. Alright. So today, somebody actually, believe it or not, messaged me about Lords Mobile. It's my first Lords Mobile message. I don't remember who the fuck you were, but thank you for messaging me. And they said, hey, you know, is it possible to defend without T4 on your account? Yes, it is. This report I'm going to show you actually has T4 on their account, but the way their composition is, their T4 basically amounts to 0, okay? So, let's look at the battle report here. Notice that it's Bren Chong leading. He is Emperor. I think he was Emperor during this. He might not have been Emperor during this video. Actually, now that I think about it. So, there's a possibility he wasn't. But pay attention down here, okay? Pay attention down here, because we were ahead. We dropped them lower than our morale. Right? Did we? I can't see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're definitely lower. And it wasn't until they started eradicating... Fuck, I gotta get out of guild chat. Sorry. It wasn't until we started our formations, our squads started being eradicated that their might took over ours. That their might... God, I drank too much. Their morale took over ours. So now they're above our morale. I think they had somewhere in the ballpark of 19%. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, 19%. Alright. So it was actually a really good battle. Now, I want to point out, in all fairness, this guy had anti-scout on, so we had no clue what he had in there. We took a blind stab at this. We took a 1-1-1 formation, which basically means you send equal amounts or as close to equal amounts as possible of infantry, ranged, and cavalry. This way we can do our best to get survivors so we can see what he has so we can target his formation better on the next rally. So this was our first initial rally, okay? Unfortunately, we did not get a second rally on this. As soon as this rally hit, the guy shielded. Now, one thing I also want to point out before we go any further is this guy was in monster hunting gear. He was not in war gear. He had no war gear on. It was all monster hunting. So with that being said, he could have minimized losses even more. Now look at our losses. 71.3 million, basically. 71.29 million loss on might versus his 17.6. Now he's got 17 million troops. Of course, max rally is only 2.375 million. Okay, we had 810. This was all T4, by the way. 810,000 T4 dead versus his 1.1 million dead. Now what losses did he take? Judging by this might, it's T1 and T3. We're going to confirm that now because I'm kind of going off of memory here. Yes, I did look at that. Weak-ass walls. Only 648,000 walls. Walls really, in this case, against Bren Chong, fucking walls are nothing. So let's be honest. Walls are nothing. Okay, I'm going to use my fingers to scroll through this now, not the mouse. So we're going to go kind of quick. One thing I want to point out is that Bren, yes, used destroyers. I know a lot of you guys are under the impression still that siege units are useless. That is not true. In rallies, probably rallies specifically, because you won't go attacking higher might accounts that are under anti-scout, because they may be trap accounts, but specifically rallies, you want to mix in siege. If you're Bren Chong, 15,000 will do. If you're not Bren Chong, probably along the lines of 50,000 siege would do. The reason for this is because it kind of buffers your leader from being captured. Because oftentimes, you know, if you're blind attacking, they have anti-scout, you don't know what you're attacking, siege gives you a greater % chance of not having everything eradicated. So as long as everything doesn't die, you'll at least have, as long as you have some survivors, your leader's safe. Now, that is why you mix in siege. So I can't confirm this personally because I don't have the equipment and shit to fucking lead a rally. But this is coming from top players in the game that say, yes, on rallies, you need siege because it gives you a greater chance of not having your leader captured. So, friendly tip there. Alright, now, moving on. You can see from these reports, this is all T4 fucking troops. Yes, I'm looking at my fucking device screen here. Okay, shoot me. My army. Ugh. This really fucking hurt me seeing this, okay? That's like 67,000, I think. I don't know. I can't math right now off the top of my head, but somewhere in that ballpark of dead T4. I feel like I should do a shot. Just because we had so many dead T4 on my account. Whew. I mean, everybody had dead T4, but... oh, God, that's nasty. Continuing on. Oh, nope. We don't want to show that yet. Alright. So that was our rally. We had a max rally. All T4s. You saw our losses. You saw his losses. Oh, God. I drank too much today. Alright. Now let's get on to the enemy side. Alright, let's see what he has. Now, before you guys say it, I know you guys are thinking, but you said you could defend without T4. Holy fuck. Please understand that this is virtually no T4 in the grand scheme of things, okay? Oh shit. This is only like 1.3 million T4, which in the T4 world, this is nothing. This is nothing. This is pathetic in the T4 world. Don't drink and fucking do videos. You sound like an idiot like me. Alright? But let's look at his troop composition, okay? His T3s. He's got 2.5 million Royal Guard. He's got 6 fucking million ranged units. And he had about, what is this? 4, 6, so 6. Like 4.5, 4.6, somewhere in that ballpark of cavalry. Alright. Now, this will tell you right here by looking at these troop counts that he's probably in cavalry wedge or cavalry phalanx, okay? Something where cavalry is going to be number one. Because typically what you do when you're trying to defend with T1, T3 troops, when you're using them as, not your meat shields, but necessarily as your like backbone. When you're using them as your primary formations, T3 and T1, you're going to have two troop types. You're going to have your primary and you're going to have your front line. So this makes me believe that his front line was cavalry. So I'm going to say that's cavalry phalanx or cavalry wedge, which I know we already saw, but I don't fucking remember what it is. Now I know you guys are thinking, great, okay, cool. But what was he reinforced with? Let's look. What's that? Oh shit. He wasn't fucking reinforced with shit. So this was a solo defense. Okay, guys? Solo defense. Now you saw what you see what losses he's taken, which honestly I don't really understand too much. How he took such high losses on his T1. Because everybody says your T1's going to fill up infirmaries before T3, but that's not the case. You look here. His T3 filled up infirmaries, and T1 took the greatest death. I don't know if something was updated in one of the updates, or if a patch was done, or what shit fucking happened, but that's just how it is right now. Alright? Now let's go back. Keeping these troops in mind, high archers and high cavalry is what this guy has. Okay? High archers, high cavalry. Let's see what troop type, or what formation he was using. Cavalry phalanx. I believe cavalry phalanx is cavalry up front with archers and then infantry. I believe. Let's look at that. We use range wedge. Before I look at this though, don't fucking judge me for my goddamn fucking my formation, but my fucking armor, okay? I'm still working on this shit. No laughing. No laughing. Alright, formation. I'm in cavalry wedge. This is my formation, is cavalry wedge. I'm not saying it's the best. This is just my formation for what I'm building. I'm not going to show you guys what I'm building because I'm waiting to decide when I can break shield so I can test it, so I can show you guys why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's a different video altogether, which is probably, honestly, months down the road. He is using cavalry wedge. Let's look at this formation. This is what he was using. Cavalry wedge. Cavalry up front, range is second line, infantry is back line. Alright, during wars, your troops really don't move much, so his cavalry are going to take the brunt of the attack, and then of course ranged has the advantage here because they're protected by cavalry. His cavalry was not eradicated. I don't remember what we used. What did we use? I don't remember now. We used ranged wedge. Okay, so he used cavalry and we used ranged. Alright. So this is what he used, okay, again, just to reiterate. Cavalry up front, ranged, supporting his cavalry, and infantry supporting both, which is kind of, you know, whatever. There's different compositions you guys can come up with. It doesn't fucking matter as long as you do your formation right and you have your troop build right, you're fine. Now we used ranged wedge, alright, which puts the ranged up front, followed by cavalry, followed by infantry. Alright. Now if you look here, let's get out of here real quick. Now if you look in your fucking barracks, he was using cavalry as his primary, as his front line. So what counters cavalry. Ranged defenses counter cavalry, and that's exactly what we used. Was a ranged wedge or phalanx? I don't fucking remember now. I've been drinking too much. But this counters cavalry, and then infantry counters the ranged, which his infantry is backline. I'm not 100% sure how the three lines coincide with what kind of percent losses you face. But as you can see, let's go through this battle report one more time. All right, talking about what we talked about now, you saw that his cavalry took the front line. Were the only ones that took losses, and that's because of his formation. But what took the majority of the losses on our end, I'm going to say, is probably an even split. Yeah, an even split. Okay, heroic fighter. Okay, so infantry probably took the... What the fuck? Infantry probably took the greater loss along with cavalry. Wait a minute, what the fuck just happened there? That's a weird ass... That's a glitch if I've ever seen one. There we go. Alright, so you're going to have... It looks like infantry and cavalry were the primary losses taken. Since ranged are going to counter what his formation was, ultimately... we're going to have some survivors on ranged. But it looks like pretty much cavalry and infantry were the ones that we took the losses, the greatest losses on. Okay? This is very important to note. I hope you guys are taking notes. I'm not going to go into too much detail today because I've got to go to work now. I'm actually running behind now. But anyways, I just wanted to share this report with you guys. I know I'm kind of gone pretty fast. You guys can kind of look through this. You can pause where needed, draw your own conclusions. But as you can see, looking at the formation types, the differentiating formation types, the formation troops that we had to use, which was a 1-1-1 composition, just because he had anti-scout on. We needed a report showing what he had. Unfortunately, like I said in the beginning of this video, we could not do a second rally because he shielded after the first one. But you see his formation type. You see what we use. You guys can draw your own conclusions from there and determine kind of how you want to build things. Do you want to go primarily infantry? Do you want to go primarily ranged or primarily cavalry? You have different variations at your disposal. Just please do not listen to the guy who says, bros, we're gonna fucking do this, bros, fam. Make sure you get your information correct, otherwise you may end up on our rally videos, because who knows when we're gonna hop kingdoms. Alright, so anyways, that is it for now. I'm sorry if I got kind of scatterbrained there for a little bit. I'm trying to cram all this in really quick because, like I said, I gotta go to work and I've been fucking drinking, so I don't even really know what I'm saying. But that is it for now. Somebody had asked about heroes. We're gonna go into heroes maybe next video. That's coming soon. Okay, we are gonna cover heroes soon. Anyways, that is it for now, guys.